Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a very interesting LEGO news video. Today we're going to be going over a bunch of different listings over the last few days and weeks for upcoming sets releasing in 2026. This confirms different themes returning. You might be surprised by a few different themes. Some are on their way out, clearly, and we'll talk about that as we go through here alphabetically. You can find time codes and chapters down below if you want to hop around to the different parts. Also, one more thing, because I can already picture the comments perfectly in my mind of people freaking out that their theme wasn't mentioned here. With the exception of one that we're going to go more in depth with, if your theme isn't mentioned, it's most likely just that we don't have access to those set numbers, some store didn't post them yet, some leakers haven't talked about it. It does not mean that your theme is canceled at all, or if it's only getting 2 sets, it doesn't mean that this is it for the year. But the very first theme here that we have is architecture. Surprisingly, if you don't care about architecture, you maybe you don't follow the theme, but they usually don't get a lot of sets. There's supposedly 4 sets next year, and the last time that happened was getting 5 sets back in 2019. So it's interesting that it's sort of getting a bit of a resurgence here, if you care about that. Next up, we have Brickheadz. We have 2 new sets launching in January. Again, not saying that there's only 2. For LEGO City, there are 21 sets. 22 if you include a polybag, and I believe this is just the January wave. So that seems like a decent amount of sets, a very big wave for January, which is pretty exciting. For Creator, there are 9 sets with 2 polybags, and a lot of these are going to be releasing in January. For LEGO Disney, there are 8 sets and 1 polybag. And what's interesting is we have some age ratings for sets. I'm just going to pause and talk about a few of them. Like one set here in particular, 40857. This is a 12 and up set. The only other sets for Disney, if I just do a Google search of Disney 12 and up, the only sets that come up are all of the micro castle builds, the Disneyland stuff. So I'm excited to see who and what this is going to wind up being and including. We didn't get anything this year, so I'm not sure. Maybe there's something else happening later on. We have gotten some in the fall, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really hoping, and I know a lot of other people are wanting a micro scale Madrigal house with minifigure version of Mirabelle. I think would just be amazing, and people go nuts for that. Now on to DREAMzz. Again, surprisingly getting sets next year. There are 5 sets releasing in January. Supposedly, also, this is it though for DREAMzz. Leakers are saying that there is no batch of summer sets at all for this. So it seems like this is on the way out, which is to be expected, I think, from how we've sort of seen the reception for this theme. Next up with LEGO DUPLO, if you care, there are 8 sets with 1 polybag. For LEGO Fortnite, we've got 4 sets releasing, so I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be. It seems that a lot of these listings are earlier in the year, which is exciting. And we also have some sort of gift with purchase happening, which is set number 40910. We know this is going to be releasing in January. Supposedly this is going to be releasing in January. The fact that we would be getting a promo without the launch of new sets would be weird. But moving over to LEGO Friends, there appears to be 17 sets releasing in January alongside of 2 polybags, again, most likely in the first half of the year. Gabby's Dollhouse is returning next year with at least 1 set, 11215. For Harry Potter, there are 8 sets, but I want to focus in on 2 of them. We have set number 76464. This is a Harry Potter set that is 12 and up. Again, the only way that I could search stuff here is by Googling LEGO Harry Potter 12 and up. We've never gotten a set like that. We've gotten 10 and up, which are really large sets. You know, your Malfoy Manor, the Great Hall, even the Rumored Tower for the summer, that's only 10 and up. So this is a pretty substantial set. They usually give this for sets that are not quite a D2C, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's one more, 76466. This is an 18 plus set as well. So I'm interested to see what that is going to wind up being, since it's going to be on the heels of the Hogsmeade D2C, which we talked about recently in another set. We have for LEGO Icons, 40913. This is just a gift with purchase, an 18 plus set. Could maybe be the modular promo. We'll have to wait and see. Again, this is not everything for Icons. We have here for Lego Minecraft a lot of exciting stuff. There are 16 sets, and 8 of them are going to be releasing in January. Now, again, there's some really interesting ages here that we can sort of look at and notice that there are some big sets coming in that wave. We have 21588. This is a 10 and up set. Besides the cubes, there's only 2 minifigures play sets that have been 10 and up, and those are the 2 Minecraft movie sets. So I don't know. Fascinating if that is going to be another Minecraft movie set. I have no doubt that whenever the sequel happens, they're going to do a lot more than they did this time around. And then we have 21589, a 12 plus set. The only other time we got a 12 and up one was with the Mountain Cave. Could we be getting a large scale D2C? I really hope so. I'm so excited for that. I hope that, I've been, and myself and many other people have been thinking a big Nether set would be really darn cool. For Lego minifigures, we only have 2 listings, 71051. This is the January series, and then the 6-pack of figures, which is 66813. We have to talk about Lego Monkie Kid. Allegedly, there are no sets listing for 2026. Now, I don't know if that's for the whole year, if that's just January, but if you just look at the amount of sets that Monkie Kid has been getting, it has been a very, very steep decline to the point where 2025, there are only 2 sets. So it would not surprise me if this theme is going away, but we'll have to wait and see. It could have just moved set numbers at this point, but for now, it looks like this is the end of the journey for Monkie Kid. For Lego Ninjago, there are 23 sets and 1 poly bag. Out of those 23 sets, 11 of those should be releasing in January. Don't forget, there are Lego Pokemon sets releasing next year in 2026. Should be sometime in the winter, supposedly, is what leaks are saying. Lego Seasonal, there are 5 sets releasing in January, and 2 of them are specifically Chinese New Year. Lego Sonic the Hedgehog is getting 2 sets, 77117 and 77118 in January, so hopefully we'll get some more in the summer. Lego Speed Champions is getting 6 sets. There are 10 sets releasing for Star Wars in January with 1 poly bag as well. And 2 of the sets, set number 75440 and 75441, are both 18 plus. It'll be interesting to see if this follows the same pattern that we just got for this year, where we get 2 micro scale ships and then 1 releasing sometime later on in the year, whether it's been in the past, like the helmets have been split up, releasing in March and then May. For superheroes, not sure, because of course DC and Marvel share the same numbering, which is which, but we have 9 sets releasing in January, and one of them is an 18 plus set, which is very exciting. I don't know if it'll be some sort of helmet, if it's going to be a micro scale build, or if it could be a D2C releasing in January. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, we're a long way away from that, but there are also 3 brand new 4 plus Spidey sets releasing as well, which is great. I love that that's continuing. Gives us some really unique characters and different things each year. There's 6 Technic sets with 1 poly bag. And then, of course, we just recently talked about this. We have set number 77093. This is supposed to be a Legend of Zelda 18 plus set releasing sometime in the winter/spring of 2026. So that is everything that we know for sure that's coming back for 2026. Again, do not worry if your favorite theme did not have any sets listed here. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments down below. Like, what do you think of all of the 18 plus, 12 plus sets? Like, what are you expecting or hoping those themes get next year? I think for some of them, it's very exciting. So be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO 2025 set news and reviews, because obviously we're still a long way away from getting more information for these sets. But hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.